Armbars. My name is Liisi, if you haven't seen me before. And let's start right away. Then here. You can come like way closer, so I don't have to yell that much. So, at first I will show you the reverse armbar from the regular armbar position. So you just get the idea how the submission works. Later we'll do it from open guard, close guard, wherever. So I'm in the regular armbar. Right now I don't care how your feet are. They can be like this or like this. But my idea is that I want to go under the far arm and get it on my shoulder and neck. So from here, you can see his arm is like already locked, and we have like a lot of different grips from here. I can, where is it, like this? I can come with both hands or with like this. I usually, when I'm going for it, prefer to get it with this, because this is like the natural grip that I end up with. But you can try like several of them, and especially when he starts to turn his elbow even a bit, then I can use my other arm to turn it back. So I always want his elbow to be facing there, not down, not somewhere else, because he can bend his elbow when it faces down. So I need to turn it, and then I can finish it again. So right now let's try this. The bottom person will hold his hands super lightly right now. We're just like trying to get the submission. And I want to lean, get my hand through, and I'm going there with my body as well. If I just pull it from here, I don't have strength in my arm that much. Here I can start like lifting it up with my elbow. And from here, try different variation, how to end, like this or like this. I prefer this. Okay, so try this and go. So a few things I had questions about. First, like which hand to use and like where to go. So I'll always use the hand that is on the side of his head. Then like people have problems when he like gets his hands down, it's hard. Then I can always like get them up with my knee again. I use the hand that is on the side of his head, and then I like lean forward. Maybe I can get this elbow out of the way, and now I can get my hand in, and now it's like elbow up, and now I'm in the final position. So next question was about the ending, like where to turn the hand. When the thumb is right here between my neck and my shoulder, I don't have to turn the hand. Now I can just finish it. But when it's like this, now I can't finish it here because his elbow will bend. So basically we'll feel eventually where his hand is, but just in case when you end up here, you can always like use the other arm to start doing this. And now like it doesn't matter even if his thumb is pointing that way. From here I can like turn it until he taps as well. So you only turn it when you feel that the elbow is going somewhere. So you can turn, and now finish. Any more questions?
Can you do one more time?
Yes. Question?
So what about his hand is on the other side of your head?
This side.
Yeah.
Well, I can actually do it from this side as well. Then I do it with this. It doesn't really matter, but right now it's like easier for some people to remember it. And I like to take this side, because even if he can defend this arm, now I have this like really well. So I sometimes even like fool him. Yes, I'm going for this arm, and when I get it close, I trap this and go for the regular armbar. So you don't have to go for this. It's just the way I get the grip open, either this way or this way. Yes, and now you have everything. So if you know more, you can do both hands. If you don't, then just choose one. And okay, let's show it again. So he has his hands closed. Even when he's pressing down, I can like get them up with my feet. I can start getting them here and then go under, 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 and then elbow up and tight. So I want to go like near him because when I'm here, he will get his hand away for sure. So I have to be here all the time. So now I can adjust, 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 adjust. Okay? So let's try it a few more times. Water person, give you good feedback. So, does anyone have any questions? No? Okay. Then we'll move on to the guard part. So mostly, I started doing it because a lot of people were just putting their hands on the mat for some reason. So you should not do that actually, because I can like start manipulating you pretty easily. Just put your feet on the hips, push, and Marcelo does this a lot. He just like comes like this. So we will have like a lot of options from this. We can finish the armbar, we can sweep, and we can like go forward to the rolling armbar. So from here, if he wants to roll, I can always like go with him. Okay? But let's start with the finish. So we have a lot of options here. I like the ones where I have my feet on the hips. You can start from close guard, then switch or whatever. But this, for distance, I love this. So you can always push and you have the arm and he can like just move away. So I have my feet on the hips, and my knees together. From here he can move wherever he wants. But from here, it like sucks for him a bit and more on him. So now he stretches this arm a bit. He just puts it on the mat. And now I will come and turn with my body. I will push him away with my feet a bit, and at the same time I will turn a bit towards him. So here I will press my knees together again, so it will be harder for him to roll. I really want to break his posture, otherwise when I leave my knee on his back somewhere here, he will come up, he will go up, really annoying. But when I put my knee here, it's really hard for him to posture up. And at the same time, I can break the arm the whole time. So again, we have different grips. I can do it like this, I can do it like this. I prefer this for some reason, but try to find the elbow. Especially if you're wearing a gi, be a good partner, show the bottom guy where the elbow is. So you don't break it from here or here. You find the elbow and from here. Okay? One more time. Right now the top guy is a really good partner. He pretends he doesn't know anything about jiu-jitsu and puts his hands on the mat. So now I can come over with this arm, this kind of big hook motion, and at the same time I will start like pushing with my feet a bit and pinching with them. So I will come here. And yeah, this might go on pretty fast, especially if you don't have flexible hands. So do it really slow at the beginning. You can see where your partner taps, and maybe later you can do it more faster. So, want to see it again? Yes, okay. Sorry. So, feet on the hip. The top guy will just like, I can have my hands here, just a good habit. Top guy will want to push away or something, and now I will come here. And move your hips a lot. If your hips stay here, it's really hard. So I have to get them like out of the way a bit. Yes. So try it. And if you have questions, please like yell my name, raise your hand. Go. They push you up and go away. Marcelo like breaks everything with this. He goes down.
It's hard to touch.
Yeah, that's good.
So I need questions. Does anyone have questions?
Do you usually use the key to finish the armbar? Or make it lighter?
What?
Do you use the key to make the armbar lighter?
I usually use no gi grips even in the gi. Mostly, yeah. Like I've been asked a lot about the grips right now. Sorry. So I personally prefer this, but I know like a lot of people want to finish with this. There are like pros and cons to everything. For me, like if he puts his hand, I like to even come here sometimes. So now it's like super nasty for him. And then I don't need the other arm to finish. I can do it with one, or he will roll most likely from here. So, but still, if I go with this, I can go on my elbow and make the rolling like super easy. So yeah, that's why I like this more. It breaks his posture way better. More questions?
When you have the grip,
Yes.
you push with the legs and not pull with your arms?
I do both. You mean when I'm finishing it?
Yeah, when you have the grip,
Yeah.
you have the
When I have the position, I push a bit to get my butt out of the way so I can create like space here where to break it. Otherwise, when I'm here, I don't have anywhere to break it. I'm like in the way. So the only push I do is to get my butt out from under him. So now there's room. Now I can break it, or he can roll. More questions? Yes.
What if he like start to push your left leg down and pass your guard?
Good. So if I get here, he tries to put like at first I want to get this pinch. Push my left leg down. I don't care about it. I still have my pinch. It's super hard for him to push because I will start rolling and that will break his posture. If I let him be here, then it's like easy for him to do anything. I can't like really do anything. He can just like pull it out. But my idea is to break his posture as fast as possible with my feet and with my arm. Yes.
Oh, you
Yeah.
answered already.
Yeah, same question.
I was looking into it and you answered my question already.
Okay, good. More questions? So, I have a question. Do you want to do rolling armbar from here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, because like when I use this, I usually get it to break the posture. I don't get the tap that often, especially if I'm going against higher level guys. But mostly, yeah, when I get it, they go rolling right away, and then it's like armbar switch. Here, and switch to armbar. So now let's try to break it down a bit. There are many, many options how to do it. At first, the beginning is same. I can be here. He like wants to press with his arms. I get this, get my butt out of the way. And now when he goes rolling super slowly, I can switch my arms, grab the back of the elbow, put the leg behind his neck, and now roll. That's one option. That's the one I like because with it I come like up on my arm, I gain elevation, so he will lose even when I will lose the armbar position because I'm higher. So here, here, and now like I can go with my own foot right away to make him roll more, switch the grip. This foot will like make the neck heavy, and now hip down, still hold the arm, and switch. You don't have to switch from here. So yeah, the ending is whatever you like. Want to see it more, or want to try it?
Another question.
Yeah.
So, is there a way of setting it up without the guy having his, say if the guy has his hands in your armpits or here, like defending?
Armpits. Armpits. Yeah, when I just have to play them. Like everything like this. Those. Then he wants to get his hands back somehow. And maybe that's when I come from under there. So a lot of just like hip bumping, getting the wrist across, everything, yeah. Okay, so let's try the armbar.
Oh yeah. Yeah, right. Yes.
So I know that a lot of people had some questions about changing the grips. Again, you can do it however you want actually. It's just the one idea that you can do from there. So he just hand, I did this. I changed this grip and now I have this hand as opposed. But you can go like this if you want. I don't have to change anything, but just because I like to get like higher than the bottom person, that I like to change the grips. And another thing is the legs. They are very important here. Some people have them like this. He will go away from here right away. There's nothing like holding him down actually. From here, I'm actively breaking his posture with my knee. So it was the same problem with the armbar. When you went for it, you don't like get this knee heavy. This should be on his face and this should be heavy. So when I switch my hips, now I can push down with this and straighten this. So this will make him roll and then switch. Let's do it again. He will put his hand here and make sure you don't do like just this, like just this. It's actually like annoying to get the armbar here. I have to go and get it now. Usually he goes up with it. Yes. So now it's easier for me to get. Switch and make sure to get the elbow. Make sure to pinch your knees. And right now, like you can have always when you roll over your face, try to roll over your forehead, not like flat on your face. Okay. So forehead. It will make you roll much better. Now, shrimp, get the leg over, and everything is fine. So you want to try this again? Yes. Do you want to see this again? Very good. Let's do this.
Sorry, sir. No, I mean you can start.
So, do you have any more questions? Yes.
Is there any other reason to do the rolling armbar except that the guy starts rolling first?
When you get the submission first, then no. But like sometimes I misplace my hands, people have their gi on, or I just don't feel the elbow, then I just go for rolling arm bars. Because I actually still prefer to finish on top. So yeah, I really like arm bars as well, so I set them up like with other arm bars. Yes.
Myself like really loose and really far away from my opponent.
Yeah.
Even though I was holding his arm, and I'm not like 90 degrees.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not 45 degrees.
I want to see it. Do you want to show it right away? Yeah? Partner. Yes.
Like just like
Yeah.
far
And from
away,
there,
and I'm
like from here, you just shrimp. Other way, yeah. Like from to this hip. Other way. Yes. And now.
so you just adjust yourself.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
just
normal
adjust.
to
Yes.
do. Okay.
Yes. Especially when the guy you're armbarring is trying to get out of it.
Yeah,
So
so you won't
it will never be as straightforward as, yeah, I'll land in the perfect armbar. So that's why I changed the grips as well. You didn't change the grip right now. That I feel like that makes my life easier because I get the better control of the arm. So, but yeah, it's again, you have like so many grips, so many options from there. You can do what you want. More questions? Okay, so Yeah.
Afterwards, is there a way to prevent the partner sitting on? How do you keep him on the mat?
I basically try to shrimp away from him, and sometimes I even go. You mean sitting up from here?
Exactly.
Sometimes I like him sitting up because that means I can take the back. So it's like I don't mind it, but if he does sit up and I don't want it, I try to get my knee here and then my leg. So knee first, or maybe like switch this. This is really good too for holding his head. I can pull it, I can push it. This is really, really, really nasty for him. So yeah, when he sits, you can do bum bum. Switch the leg grip. More questions? Okay, so I actually wanted to show you the sweep as well, but we don't have time for that. I will show you the idea. So if I don't get it as good, he will start putting weight on this arm and coming up, and that's the moment I will do this. I love this sweep because he like basically gives me it. He doesn't want his arm broken off, so he will have to come on top of me, put pressure on the arm, and that's it. That's the perfect place I can go to do the sweep. I will show it one more time, sorry. This side. I'll go. He wants to like make this arm heavy. So now I can't break it anymore, but from here, switch the hips. This frame is really good. This. So you can like look it up if you're interested. I really like them. Arm bars. It actually like raises the level of the whole gym, because when people roll with me, they don't put their hands here anymore. They put them here. So when else armbar. It's really hard to get them from here, but right away when it's here, it's like I'm gone. Very, very annoying. So this will help other people as well. Try it, and like no more information from me. If you have questions, you can come and ask. But right now, I thank you, and I would like a picture with you.